and consumers heading to shop online. But will it change the way we make purchases permanently? Joining us right now is Chris Desi, VP of Americas and Australia at Products Up. Nice to see you, Chris. Hey, you and I go way back. I don't remember all this hair. What's going on?
The quarantine beard, I'm trying to throw a little handsome out there. I got to, compete with Chris Cuomo and the Love Gov.
Well, you look good. You look good. So, Chris, I feel like in the beginning, people were not buying anything. Do you think they're back online shopping now?
Very much so. And in fact, in April, we're seeing a 50% increase of online buying. So it's moving to e-commerce. It used to be brick and mortar, and people are obviously moving toward click and order.
Well, we're hearing that some of these retail stores are going to be able to open in our area, but it's basically, curbside shopping. How do you think that's going to work out? I mean, like, people like to go into a store, check things out, try it on. Can't do that anymore.
I think it's, this is a global shift, and I think the benefit is for the consumer, right? So it's all about the supply chain, and we're going to reap the benefit of not having to pay shipping costs by picking things up. So retailers are making it safer for the consumer. The consumer benefits by not having to pay those hefty shipping prices. And frankly, I don't know about you, but I don't mind getting out of the house and throwing on a mask and some gloves and going to pick something up curbside.
Yeah, I think we all need to get out and breathe a little fresh air.
Exactly.
Do you think that this is going to change the way we do business in the future? Do you think more people are just getting so accustomed to shopping from home that they won't get up off their couch? I mean, I'm one of those people like you. I want to get out of the house.
Yeah, same. I know we're social creatures, right? But of course, it is going to change. And I think what you're going to see is more consistent changes, right? So those sanitary measures of a glove and a mask, it's going to be more permanent because the retailers want to keep their shoppers safe. So we're going to see permanent screening. We're going to see they're going to be providing us with gloves and things of that nature. And we're also going to see even more benefit for the consumer because those brick and mortar companies that were going to sell their products in the brick and mortar stores, they need to liquidate that content. So we're going to reap benefits that way as well.
I was wondering because I'm getting a lot of, stuff in my inbox, sales. Now, I can't tell whether they're good sales or a bad sale, but it seems like there are a lot of deals out there.
Yeah, they're great sales because what's happening is Amazon Prime Day, which would usually happen sometime during the summer, has been shifted and pushed out to September. So anybody that would potentially be competing with somebody like Amazon is going to be running earlier sales in order to get rid of that content and liquidate all of that content, as well as to compete with Amazon. So it's happening earlier. I mean, look, we as New Yorkers, we need to put something in the win column. Let's put all of these flash sales and discounts in the win column. Sign up for individual brands and newsletters. Pay attention to what they're doing on social media and get some discounts on products.
Right. And I know it's too soon to ask about back-to-school shopping. I mean, kids are still finishing up the school year. I know. Parents, they can't wait for a little bit of a break on this. But, I mean, you think we'll find some good deals for back-to-school shopping when the time comes?
Yeah, I know, back to school, it might be back to home, right? So we don't know. And in this state of uncertainty, the recommendation is for consumers to potentially start looking a little bit earlier, right? If midsummer you're not certain about what's going to happen, start buying those products earlier on so that your child is prepared for the school year and whatever that might bring. And also for those individual businesses that are trying to protect the consumer, they're also moving away from things like this, getting rid of cash and making sure it's a little bit more mobile payment so we don't have to touch anything, so we can just go when we're buying things in store.
That makes it too darn easy. Chris Desi,
yeah.
I know. You look great. I think you should keep the beard.
So do you. I appreciate that.
Move to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Just kidding. Anyway, you look great. People should check you out at Americas in Australia at Products Up.
Products Up. Yep, absolutely. Thanks so much, Rosanna.
Stay safe. Thank you.
You too.
All right. Coming up on Good Day New York, what's on my radar? I'll tell you all about it.